Hey everybody, and welcome to Priscilla's Day. You may be asking yourself, what exactly is a Priscilla's Day? A Priscilla's Day is a day when I do what I feel like doing. I do what feels right just for me. I don't have to rush. I don't have to put pressure on myself. And I definitely don't have to try to prove that I have to be productive. Today, I actually went to the grocery store to pick up a few groceries. I had every intention of possibly cooking, but somewhere along the way, I decided I simply did not want to cook. And then I remembered I don't have to cook. It's just me. I can eat something simple. I can warm up something. I can even make a sandwich. I can even change my mind. That is the one beautiful thing about being 72 at this stage of my life. So, what is a Priscilla Day? A Priscilla Day isn't necessarily a busy day or an extremely exciting day, but a Priscilla's Day is when I listen to my body. I listened to myself. Sometimes I want to work on videos. Sometimes I want to plan out something, organize something for the kids, or just create an activity. Sometimes I want to go to the farm and help my son and his family. And yes, there are times I want to just lounge around in my pajamas in my own home and enjoy the fact that nobody needs anything from me at any particular moment. Today was one of those days. I lounged around all day and I didn't feel any guilt whatsoever. Now, there was a time when I might have felt that I needed to be doing something every single minute. I might have thought I needed to clean something, cook something, finish a project, start a project, help somebody, or just try to be useful. Then I realized resting doesn't mean that I'm not useful. Being still doesn't mean that I'm wasting my life. Sometimes being still is exactly what I needed to do, and that's what I'm doing for the next 3 days. I'm enjoying my very own home. I'm grateful that I have my own home, and I'm grateful that I can go and visit my son and his family. But there is something special. There's truly something special about being able to sit in your own space and decide how you want the day to unfold. If I want, I can turn the television on, or I could just leave it off. I can listen to music, I can sit quietly, and I can take deep, deep naps. I can work on something for 10 minutes and then decide I'm finished, or work on it, 3 or 4 hours. I get to eat when I want to, and that in itself is a blessing. No one is telling me that I can't have this, I can't have any more of that. I can have exactly what I want when I want it, and that is satisfying to me. Another thing that I realize is there's freedom in having space that feels like your own. Helping family without losing yourself. I do spend time at the farm helping my son and his family, and I'm grateful that I can be there just for them. I actually enjoy being involved. I enjoy watching what they're building. I enjoy helping with my grandbabies and helping out wherever I can and being a part of their family. But I'm also learning that I need time that belongs only to me. So for the next 3 days, that's where I am. You'll find me enjoying me. I don't have to be anywhere unless I choose to be there. I don't have to follow anybody else's schedule. I wake up when I want, and I can ask myself, hey, Priscilla, what do you feel like doing today? That question to me is a gift. Retirement without guilt. Sometimes people might say retirement means you must fill every day with activities. No, you don't. You just need to find peace. Some may think you should always be traveling, volunteering, cleaning, babysitting, exercising, jumping, joining groups, or completing projects. Now, let me be clear. There is nothing I would trade for spending time with my grandchildren. But I'm remembering what my mom used to tell us when we would bring our children to her home. They can stay for a little while, but when you leave, they need to go with you. Now, I'm not that type. I can spend all day with my grandbabies, and I enjoy it. Maybe because I only had one child. My mom had six. And I can imagine being around six kids all day long, that when you had the opportunity to not have kids around, you're not welcoming that for yourself. Now, there can be things that are really wonderful about being retired, and I can attest to that. Retirement can also mean having the freedom to absolutely do nothing for a period of time. Why? Because I really worked for many years. I raised a family. I taught, I helped, I planned, I saw problems, I did homework. I met my responsibilities. Now I believe I have earned the right to have a Priscilla Day without apologizing for it. I don't feel guilty. I don't feel guilty about not cooking. I don't feel guilty about enjoying my own company. You see, the difference between being alone and being lonely is being alone is not always the same as being lonely. I can be alone like I am today and still feel peaceful. I can be alone and still feel connected to the people I love. I can be alone and enjoy the silence in my own home. Now, realistically, there may be moments when I might want company. Today is not one of those days. I might want some conversation. Today is not one of those days. And if I want to participate in an activity, there's a community center not too far that I could go to. But today, I'm enjoying being with me. I actually think it's important to learn how to enjoy your own company. Do you know how to enjoy your own company? When I enjoy my own company, a quiet day does not feel empty. I feel rested. I might call it something that I've earned. So for the next 3 days, I might work on a video. I may sit outside and look at my garden. I might organize something, but I'm not so sure that that's what I'm going to do. I might watch a long movie. And I may even have something delivered instead of cooking what I purchased today. I may take another long nap tomorrow. And I might go visit some of my friends. I'm not so sure that I'll even do that because I'm enjoying being with myself. I may just spend time thinking about what I want the next season of my life to look like. The important thing is I have choices. And at 72, and the energy that I have, I can do a lot of things. I don't have to work with a schedule every minute of these 3 days. I can let the days unfold naturally. So you know what I think? I think everyone deserves your own version of a Priscilla Day. What would you call your day if you could have one? Think about this for a moment. Your day may be something with a different name, but the idea is the same. It's a day when you can give yourself permission to rest, change your mind, enjoy your own space, and stop measuring your worth by how much you accomplish. Today, remember, I bought groceries and I decided not to cook. I lounged around all day in my house because I'm retired. I felt no guilt. I feel no guilt now. Today was my day, and tomorrow will be the same. This is my time. This is Priscilla's day. So now, before I leave, let me ask you, what would a perfect day look that's just for you? What would it look like? What would you do? Would you cook? Would you order out? Would you watch a movie? Would you sleep late? Let me know in the chat. And remember, you don't always have to earn your rest. Sometimes you can rest simply because you want to. I'm Priscilla. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.